Good morning. Yeah, I'm heading on my day, heading into the salon. I just finished a couple-hour meeting. Not many of you guys may know, but I am on the board of cosmetology in the state of Minnesota. And so I actually sit in the board, and the board of cosmetology regulates all safety, sanitation, and licensing for the state of Minnesota. Also along with schools curriculum, and testing out of school. And I've been doing this for about a year and a half. It's been a pretty fascinating thing to be on, for the fact now that I'm understanding how the legal side of our business works. It's a very slow, painful process. But it's really awesome because it gives me an insight of like all those things that I used to complain about as a stylist. And hey guys, how are you doing? Everybody out there. Just wanted to keep sharing this information. But as a stylist and as a salon owner, I used to be like, oh, why do we regulate it because of this? You know, whether it's like posting a license here or posting this and this font, blah, 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 blah. So many dumb little things. But then it's like starting to look at it. Now I see it in a bigger picture. Like we have to regulate and fine tune how everything is stated across the board for every licensee, every salon, every situation, every potential situation. And it's a really complex process because you gotta not just think about yourself and your salon and your situation and who you are, but you have to think about other people. So it's been really interesting. Today we just went over, I'm part of the rule committee, and being part of the rule committee means that we're looking at every rule that the Board of Cosmetology does, which is our interpretation of the laws. And looking at the rules, things that we look at, what are the biggest challenges that so many salons and stylists have in our industry in the state of Minnesota. Simple things as right now, a big challenge that a lot of salons are having are with sinks, like where the placement of hand washing sinks are. And so we kind of really went through and discussed each little item of like, where could it be? How far can it be from something? And really trying to come up with what would be the best solution for everybody involved. It's kind of nice being one of the only salon owners on the board and also an active stylist in the salon, so I have a different perspective. A couple of the people on the board are from schools. One person is a nail tech, one person is a esthetician. So we're kind of like from all over in different parts of the world, and we want to be able to like share that information together and come up with what's going to be really good for our industry. And it's tough. It's like one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, because every decision you make, someone's going to not like you. It's pretty much what it comes down to. Every single decision you're going to make, there's going to be somebody that's going to be upset. And it's trying to find what's going to be the best for everybody in the long run. So what I would recommend every single person out there, hey guys, I would go through and really recommend getting involved with the state board. That doesn't mean you have to join the state board. It doesn't mean you have to be part of the state board. But what it does mean is that you should go to every meeting. Like when you go to a state board meeting, that's like the finalizing of stuff. Get involved so like when there are rule changes and law changes, that you know what those are and what's happening, and then find out why. And make sure you go to any town hall meetings that are out there, because that way you can be involved and your voice might be able to be heard. You know, get on the list. If you have a major challenge, you know, go to the right people, go to the board, get an in-house request, come and talk to the board about it. It's really important to be able to share these information so that you can like be part of the growth of our industry and working on it together, versus just someone who's gonna, you know, be like causing